Hello guys, you're most welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Davson. In today's tutorial or in today's video, I'll be taking you through a video on one of the computer skills application or feature, which is called a table of content. So members, I ask you to stay tuned. Please make sure you subscribe, comment and share for more videos. Let's get to see how we can use this feature. First, before that, I want to define for you what table of content means, because I cannot go into the steps of making a table of content when we don't know what it means. So members, a table of content is a list of chapters, sections, or topics in a document or a book, along with their corresponding page numbers. So that first page in a document, or like not necessarily first page, there's a page in the document where there's a list of writings or sentences containing what is exactly inside the book. So that is the future we shall be looking at in today's video, so that we learn and see how we can create it. So let's get to starting. Now members, for us to create this table of content, we should have like a document or an existing file with a document or with a book. So in this case, we are going to be learning the video with one of the documents I have here. So let's get to the document. This is the document. Okay. So members, that is the document. Now we are going to work on this document, and then we create a table of content using this very document of ours. So there we are. Can I extend this a bit? Now we have here features. We have home, insert, the draw lines. So we can come to home. Under home, we are having these features we are seeing. These are the features for creating a table of content. So we have this feature. This very feature I'm showing you is the one we shall be using in this video for us to get the table of contents that we need. So we shall have our cursor over here. That's where our cursor will be. Then you go to home, and then you pick that will be our heading 1. We call it heading 1. That is introduction. Then under introduction, we have this part which is called 1 of 1. So introduction is our first part. Then under introduction, we are having the background of study, still under 1. So we shall go and select this heading. It's called heading 2 because it's under introduction. So we do that for all this we are seeing. This is statement of the project. So the same thing. We go to heading 2. We make it heading 2 as well. Then we come to this section. Go to home. It's still heading 2. Then we scroll down. We're having many sections of the first heading. So that is section 4 of 1 of the introduction. So we come to home and we select also heading 2 because it's still under heading 1, which is our introduction. So that is 4. And then we come to this one, 5. We also select, it's still under 1. you get home, and then you get heading 2. This is part section 6 of topic 1. We come to home, and then we insert the heading, that is heading 2. So we continue. Let me scroll a bit down. So you're seeing that is another subsection of 1. I'll put my cursor there. I go to home. It's still heading 2 of heading 1. So then here we have 2. We have entered section 2, which is literature preview. So we shall make it to be heading 1 because it's a different part. That's heading 1. Then we come to the next part of it. It's a subsection under heading 2. Place the cursor. Come to home. We make it an heading 2 for all these sections. So this is heading 2. That is heading 2. The same thing down here. That is also heading 2. Heading 2. We can scroll down and we get more. Still have more. There is section 4 of 2. We can also call it heading 2. That's heading 2. Then we have this one. Also is under heading 2. It is 5 of 2. We call it heading 2. Yeah. Now members, we are done with that. We are entering another section, that is heading 1, because it's a different section of 3. So we shall make it heading 1. Now there is heading 1 of 3. Shall come back there and make it our heading 1. Yeah, it's a heading 2 of 3. And for this, we shall make it also heading 2. This is another section. So make it heading 2. Then this section as well. Make it also heading 2. There's still more down. We have section 5 of 3. We make it also heading 2 because it's under heading 3. Because it's under 3. We have the section 6 of 3. Shall also make it heading 2. But remember, if there was another section under this, we'd make it heading 3. But since there is no section, another section under that, we make it heading 2 of 3. So this, we have come to 4, section 4. We shall make it heading 1. That is heading 1. And then we come to section 1 of 4. We make it heading 2. So remember, as I was saying, if in case we had 1 of 1 4, we would make it heading 3. But since we have on here 1 of 4, here we have 2 of 4. So we shall still make this 2 of 4 to be heading 2. That's our heading 2. Yeah, that's our heading 2. We can move on. Almost. So that is another section, 3 of 4. Go to home, and then inside that is heading 2. It's still of 4. Then here we have section 5. It is a new heading. We shall make it heading 1. Then under 5 we have section 1 of 5. Shall make it heading 2. Heading 2. Then there's this one, 2 of 5. We shall make it heading 2 as well. So we have also this one, we have this one 3 of 5. We shall make it also heading 2. It's still under 5. Then let's scroll for more options. We have 4 of 5. I'll place my cursor there, make it heading 2. This is 6. It's a new section. We make it heading 1. It's for references. Then we have here 7 is a different section. We shall make it also heading 1. Then under 7 we have section 1 of 7 is under 7, so we shall make it heading 2 members. Now members, here if we are having 1 of 7, we would make it heading 3, but since we don't have, we have here 2 of 7, so this 2 of 7 also fall under heading 2. Then also we have here 3 of 7 to also fall under heading 2. That's how we get done with our work. Then we have 4 of 7. That's 4 of 7. We make it heading 2 as well. So members, we're almost getting done. That's that. So after, that's how our page is now appearing. We are having that, we are done. That is 7 of 4. We are having heading 1, heading 2 for the different sections. If there were more sections, we would have done as I'd been telling you before. Now, after finishing that, we shall come to, there's a page called reference here. That's the references. Under references, we're having different fields, and in those different fields we can see here under reference we have table of contents. So we shall be using what is over here, the table of contents. This is the format on how our table will appear. So but before doing that, we have to first break our page so that we have a page in front. Let's first go to insert. We can insert our page number, or we can break a page, but before that we can decide to first highlight the whole thing, Ctrl plus A, then we put like page numbers. There is bottom page number. I'll choose this top page, bottom page, page margins, but I'm going to choose in this case bottom page. So under bottom page I want this particular one which is plain, so I'll choose that one. Then after choosing, we can see there is a footer and there is also a header. So there is this option for closing the header and the footer. So I'll come and close it. So as we can see, our work is appearing with numbers. They have been numbered automatically. So that one is done. Now the next thing is for us to create a blank page where we are going to put our table of contents. So members, that's how it is appearing. So I'll get my cursor and bring it in at this position. Then after I come to insert option, then we have these options, page break, blank page, but we want to break the page, so I'll have this a page break there. So we can see this on an automatic show of page 1, which is a blank page. So that is the page we will be using to put our table of contents. So I bring my cursor over there, then we go to our references, table of contents, then I come to this one specifically, which is the automatic table 1. There's also this one, there's also that one. So I'll choose this, then we can scroll and see. So as we can see, members, yeah, I think there was a creation of another one. Let me undo, and then I think our content is kind of big, so it's proceeding in the next page. So I will break another page so that I can have 2 pages. So where the cursor is, I'll go back to insert, then I break another page so that I have 2 blank pages. So these are the blank pages I'm having. So let's continue. We have page 1 which is blank, and then page 2, because our our table of content is kinda many, so it needs 2 pages. So I'll bring specifically my cursor in this first page. Let me close this. That is page 1, then page 2, and then 3. So I can see page 2 is there. Let's get to page 1. That is page 1. So that is where we are going to put our cursor. So our cursor is over there. So we come to the references, then table of contents, and we choose this one here. So as we can see, our table of content is right over there. So members, we can see our table of content is there, is showing there is introduction in page 2. So that is page 1. Then page 2 we have introduction, we have all those. So it's showing for us all those fields in the different pages. So any other, like any supplementary material, is in page 7, which is very true. We can navigate and see. You can see that is page 2, that is page 3, and let's move faster. That is page 6, and then page 7. So we are right over there. Those are our pages. So members, that is how the table of content is done. And then in case you want to do any correction or update on the table, you can click on that part, and then if you want to update the entire table, you can update the entire table, then you say okay. So you'll see that the entire table is updated. That is how you can update the entire table. Then let's scroll and see. If you don't want the entire table, you can leave it in the other format I showed you. There is this update page numbers only. You can update, or you want this. If you want the entire table, come on that, then click OK. So you can do whatever you want. So briefly, members, that is how a table of content is created. Then of course, after finishing, you save your work by pressing Ctrl+S, so that you don't lose your work in the PC. So basically, that is how a table of content can be done. So if you have your document, you want to make a table of content, follow the procedures I've given you, and all shall be well. Otherwise, I thank you so much for your attention. I request you to kindly and please subscribe, like the video, and comment. Wish you nice, and bye.